tried as an adult or a juvenile?
I got 30 years to spend 5 for probation. You know, if the judge got sentenced to 30 years, you know, he'd be freaking out.
I don't think about the days, I just go day by day. Like, I go by each meal, like to try to be good on each meal.
I've never heard of such a thing. 12 years old, we're gonna treat him like an adult. It's just ridiculous.
Currently, an estimated 250,000 youth are tried, sentenced, or incarcerated as adults every year across the United States.
He helped me so much. I feel like kids should be treated as kids. It should be more of a rehabilitating thing than a punishment if they kill somebody.
I didn't know why exactly I was charged as an adult. I know the difference between, now I know the difference between, you know, the mindset of an adult and the mindset of a juvenile, which I didn't know then, which my dad, since the beginning, always told me that I wasn't in my right frame of mind, you know, that you know, my mindset wasn't fully developed yet. I stopped gang banging. I gave my life to God in 2010. I kept my word to God, and I accepted His Son Jesus May 11th, 2010. Though I fell off for a few months. I came back in August, and since then, it's been it's the best decision I ever made, and what I done was wrong. I can't take it back. So I deserve a punishment for my crime.
Michelle Dutch, an expert on the prison reform and juvenile justice and an award-winning teacher at the University of Texas, believes that juvenile centers give teens a chance at rehabilitation rather than just punishment.
I was shocked to discover how widespread this practice is of kids going into the adult system. More than half the states allow kids 12 and over to be prosecuted as adults. And there are 22 states in which a child as young as 7 can be prosecuted as an adult. Think about that, age 7. What were you doing at age 7? Playing with dolls, skateboards, learning addition in 2nd grade. One day these kids are facing time out for their misbehavior, and the next day they're facing hard time. What's really crazy about this situation is that the juvenile justice system was designed to work with kids this age, whether they've committed minor offenses or even serious crimes like murder. Juvenile court provides age-appropriate interventions that are designed to take advantage of the fact that the teenage brain is still malleable, that kids' characters are still forming. Kids can still be held accountable in juvenile court, but the focus is on rehabilitation rather than on merely being punitive. In contrast, if these kids go into adult court, they are facing a lifetime of consequences from having an adult criminal court record. They're not going to be getting the rehabilitative programs and the services that they need. And depending on the seriousness of the crime, they can be facing incredibly long sentences, sometimes even life without possibility of parole.
As a solution, cases with teens should no longer be viewed as, you do the crime, you do the time. There is an actual need to analyze each unique aspect of each case to better handle the situation.